Hi there, my name is Alan Sands, and I'm happy to tell you this is my 40th year as a member of RMAF. Is my math wrong? My first fair convention was 1986, but I'm pretty sure the 80s were only 20 years ago. How many of you remember my stripe? That came out in 1990. Jack McDonald from the Calgary Stampede didn't like that I got a crew cut right before his fair. He said, "I hired the kid with the stripe." Here's my favorite joke. When I was 11, I started smoking cigarettes. At 22, I quit. I'd been smoking half my life. Then I started performing at fairs. This is my 40th year. I'm thinking about quitting fairs and taking up smoking again. I was a San Francisco street performer. Performing at fairs was a logical next step after putting myself through college. My degree was in broadcasting with an emphasis in audio, or I say, buttons, knobs, and switches. And then I started as a magician and a balloon artist. I added stage hypnosis, built my steampunk museum of antique oddities, and now I'm adding games and puzzles. But through it all, I've also been a talent agent. Alan Sands Entertainment began, and still represents, variety, specialty, and novelty acts. And I've expanded into circuses and animal acts. My agency motto? I represent acts that sleep in their cars. Over the years, I've introduced a lot of acts to RMAF. Many have stayed 20 or 30 years. I recently ran into a juggler who met his wife while on tour here 30 years ago. Others have brought homes in Montana, and some, of course, still sleep in their cars. Clowns, circuses, magicians, mentalists, hula hoop artists, escape artists, science acts, stilt walkers, ventriloquists, hypnotists, fire performers, jugglers, one-man bands, dancers, animal acts, acrobats. I represent the largest roster of premium Canadian acts in the U.S. fair market. One of my superpowers is filling spots on short notice if someone cancels. I thank you for 40 great years. Some of you come to me and ask, "What do you have for me this year?" Knowing you're buying from me because you wanted to work with me, and this warms me deeply. For many years, RMAF was my only Thanksgiving, and that's why I consider you my family. So, if you're already doing business with me, if you're a longtime friend, or you're new here, maybe you're a performer, or someone I've never met, please stop by my room and say hello. I really do want to meet you, and I've got 40th anniversary swag to share.